Welcome back, guys, to City Park. Today I'm here with Wayne and Paul. Paul's my father-in-law, and you can see him up here. He decides to take this pretty crazy entry, and I try to follow him. Get the front wheel up, and yeah, just did not have enough momentum. It's almost vertical. So I thought that's pretty fun. Short little preview of the day. So anyway, we decided to do a lap together, just to get a little bit more worn out, so that way when Wayne comes along, we're not feeling too impatient.
He's mad at his bike.
So a little farther up ahead, he gets his bike adjusted, and I decide to wait for him here, let him go up front so that way I can get a good shot. So he catches up, gets moving, takes this straight line. I do too, and then he starts fishtailing in front of me. I hit the brakes, and he fishtails again. I did not expect that. Right into him, punch myself on the bike, or into the face with the bike's handlebars.
Sorry.
And we get going again. So he decides to take the main loop line. You can go straight or left. Personally, I like left a lot more. You can get a bit more relaxed ride. It's good to warm up off to the left, but I'm not sure if he knew which way to go. So that's fine. We decided to go down here, taking the normal line. It's a little bit more wore out, quite a bit more rock ledges and all that. So. This is one of the original first challenges, and I just kind of tractor up it. Not really feeling the high speeds. And then we got a fork right here, 3 different directions. And that was the easiest line that he's on. But if you lose your momentum at the top of that, or if your back wheel's not biting like it did to him, then yeah, you're gonna fall inwards. It's just not very good. So let him get by me, and we start riding again. So this is a pretty rocky section, and then it gets a little slick. You'll see what happens. Right there, back tires not biting for him. He's having a tough time staying on the trail. But he's doing good for the most part. Until here. So I get around him and start heading towards the next challenge a little later on. about City Park is you get a lot of turns like that, some big rock faces, and you gotta just loft your tire up over some of these. It'll ride over in most instances, but for stuff like this, what I tend to do is I'll blip the throttle after I use a little rock as a kicker that's at the base, and I'll get the front tire up and over the next set, or landing just at the next set, and the rear tire will hit the ground, it'll bite, and then I'll blip the throttle again, and I just kind of hop or skip over the top of these rock faces like they're whoops, essentially. So it doesn't work out every time, for obvious reason. This isn't easy, but it's a lot of fun. So a little later on, we catch up to Wayne, and we start riding with him. So this is a nice, easy section, just at the top of that hill you saw earlier. So here's the triple step. This is nuts, by the way. Trying to get up that. I take the easy way out, put off left, but there's just enough room to get you and your bike landed to lift the front tire again up over the second ledge. So get around that and start coming up on this guy. He's riding some older Kawasaki. He pulls over because he's tired.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
And I thought he was pulling over because he heard me coming up on him or something, but yeah, no, he was just tired. So it was a really busy day. There was a lot of riders out. So he was with a group that we were riding behind. So I angle the bike, start pointing up here. See the trials rider, he's like, oh, just go ahead. He's a pretty cool guy. I'm just kinda truck up it there. Not too bad. So up ahead, you just kind of decide this is a good spot right about here to pull over and see if I can get a pretty cool shot of them coming down off this pretty big ledge. So I get turned around on the bike, and once I hear him coming, get the camera rolling, and see if I can see him through the trees. Can't really see him, but I hear him coming. And Wayne's having a tough time. It ended up, his gas was, the vent at the gas tank was actually blocked, so it was forcing pressurized gas into his carb. So you hear him revving his engine a lot, trying to keep it started. So he gets to ledge, sees me.
Yeah! That was good.
So after that, we get going again, and I decide to let Wayne take the lead, just see if I can follow behind him and get some good footage of him trying to wrestle with this bike and his clogged carb. This is one of the most sections right here at Emma. If you're able to go off to the right, it leads you up this pretty insane hill. And you can't see it because there's too much sun, but it's this massive rock ledge, and it's a real big challenge when you have no momentum, no traction, and you're just coming off of a turn. It's tough. It's tough. So a little further along, this section right here is actually really tough if you take that line that he's taking, and you try to do it fast, because you're just going to ping your rim into this rock ledge, and it's going to launch you to that tree off to the left, so you have to be pretty cautious there, and you have to get the right lean on the bike to be able to continue going straight at speed anyway.
I'm alright. Tried to go down the other side. Bobbled a bit.